In 1 acre of land, there is one secret crop that can give you up to 350,000 Kenyan shillings. It sounds impossible, right? That's exactly why I kept quiet about this. Because the truth is, millions are already being made silently by farmers who understand one hidden crop. A crop that no one is talking about. Not because it doesn't work, no. But because it works too well. So you see, while most people are busy with the chickens, waking up early, buying expensive feed, struggling with the diseases, and some chickens die and others don't even grow up, a small group of smart farmers decided to do one thing. They choose to forget chickens and instead they are focused on something different, something faster, something very clean. And in just 45 days, they started seeing results, really results.
The demand for these green beans is very high, up to about 16,000 metric tons per year. So meaning that in Murang'a we have not yet even satisfied what the export market requires.
Na nikianza kuanzia hapo radipre mpaka kupanda, kupalilia, kuweka chemicals nini, na inagharimu kama 1,100. Na kwa hiyo eka moja naweza toa 1,400. Kuna contract na huyo mnunuzi. Lazima nikipanda kuna kujia. Kwa kilo wananunua na 55 to 60. Fine ni 55, extra fine 60.
Kupanda mishiri ina take 45 days. Ndio unaanza kuchuna. Ukianza kuchuna unaweza chuna kama mara 5. Imekuwa vizuri. Baya imejikuja. Na ingine imekuliwa. Na ingine iko na rust. Sasa unajua yenye ya kuenda airport na yenye sasa ya reject. Ya kuenda airport mshiri yenye iko straight ndio inaenda airport.
One of the things that I want to just in a nutshell to share with you is that anybody can do farming and anybody can do what we are doing. And the most important thing is about you getting resources, asking
As I had promised, when we reach 15 subscribers, I will tell you a secret about this crop. And so here is the secret. This crop is not valuable because of the local market. No. Its real power lies beyond the borders in the world of exports, where there is a hungry market abroad, paying premium prices consistently and quietly. And those who know how to play this game step by step, they are not just farming. They are building income streams that most people don't even understand how. So in the next few minutes, stay with me carefully because I'm going to break down everything from how this crop works to why it grows so fast to how you can plug into this export system even as a beginner. Miss this and you might keep struggling with the same old ideas, but understand it and this one crop might just turn your life around. So as usual, let me know where you are watching this video from, either the county or the country in case you are outside the Republic of Kenya. And if you have not subscribed, subscribe now because this is where we reveal deep secrets about farming and how to make millions in 2026. So let us do this.
Across Africa, 1.5 million jobs depend on supplying the UK with agricultural produce.
I know it seems like madness to be growing French beans and exporting them to Brits back home when Kenyans are going hungry.
So what is this hidden crop that is quietly creating wealth within just 45 days?
We have the market for beans is huge. It's volume. You know, and French beans actually takes almost 90% of what exported in Kenya for vegetables. It's on beans, so I had to capitalize on beans.
It is French beans. Yes, simple, ordinary looking French beans. The same crop people ignore in the market, the same one you have probably walked past 100 times without a second thought, even without realizing that it is making people millions. But here is what most people don't understand. French beans are not just a local vegetable. They are an export crop. And that changes everything, because the moment a crop is linked to exports, it stops being just farming and it becomes a business tied to a global demand, and that is where the real value is.
Hakuna mali pengine natoa pesa, ila ni tu kazi ya ukulima. So naifurahia sana. Kwa eka moja napanda kama mbegu kilo 12 for 1 acre. Mbegu natoa kwa kampuni yenye ninapea hii mazao, ndio nanipea mbegu. Mashamba ni kukodeshwa tu, nakodesha.
There is a hidden value about this crop. While local markets may pay average prices, the real money is in the markets abroad. Countries in Europe and the Middle East demand a constant supply of these high-quality French beans, fresh, clean, and well-graded. Why? Because they consume more than they produce. They demand, actually, the demand is very strict quality standards, and they are willing to pay premium prices for that. That is where smart farmers are stepping in. They don't grow for the roadside market. They grow for export companies. Now, why are very few farmers are not doing this, or why very few farmers know about this? If this is so profitable, why isn't everyone doing it? Simple. Because of 3 hidden barriers. One is the information gap. Most farmers are never taught about export crops. They are trained to grow what they see locally: maize, skuma, tomato, beans. Number 2, quality standards. French beans for export require proper spacing, clean farming methods, and careful harvesting. And this scares away lazy or uninformed farmers. And number 3 is the buyer networks. You don't just sell anywhere. You need connections to exporters, and many farmers don't know how to access them. So the opportunity stays hidden in plain sight. And that is where I come in to reveal everything you need to know about the French beans farming.
You cannot do French beans if you are not commercially oriented, because French beans is not for subsistence production. You first of all have to know where you are going to market your produce, and you link now the market to your production.
Before I tell you how to start French beans farming, let me tell you that the French beans are one of the fastest paying crops. Look at this. Germination will take 5 days, and you start harvesting by day 45. And there is continuous harvesting up to 1 full month. That means you don't wait for months like maize. You don't deal with long cycles like dairy, or you just plant, you manage well, and within weeks you start earning your money. Okay? Now, this is the real game. This is not guesswork. This is a system. You plant high quality seeds, you maintain proper spacing and care, you harvest at the right size and stage, and you sell to an exporter or a collection center. The produce is cleaned, packed, and shipped abroad. And just like that, your small farm becomes part of an international supply chain. The truth that most people miss is that French beans are not a get rich quick. They are a get paid fast if done right. The difference is this: wrong approach is equals to losses, and the right approach is consistent income. And that is why many people fail, while a few quietly make millions. But I don't want you to fail. This is why today I'm doing this video, to guide you step by step on how to do it. Now that you know the crop, the next question is even more important. How much can you actually make in 45 days? Because the numbers might surprise you. Let us look at the numbers.
Na kwa hiyo eka moja naweza toa 1400. Tunakona contract na huyo mnunuzi.
So in this part, I'm going to show you how to get started with French beans farming. I'm going to break down everything that you need to know and how to get started. But before we go there, please take a second or two to subscribe to this channel. This is Korobe Farm. This is where I reveal every secret about chicken farming, poultry farming, goat farming, everything about farming that you need to know, and the secrets how to make millions. Right now we are at 15,000 subscribers. Our target is to hit 50,000 subscribers so that people can get to know how to make millions without hunting for jobs. Now let us get started. First of all, let us start with the seeds and the cost. So the best seeds for export quality of the French beans are the Serengeti F1, the Army F1, and Julia F1. There are many varieties, but these ones are the best so far in the market. Why this? Because they have high yield, they are straight, they have uniform pods, that is the perfect for export and grading, and also they have early maturity. That means they fit the 45 days cycle. And the seed cost, this is where everything you must consider. So you need about 8 to 10 kgs for half an acre, and the price per kg is 1,000. Or actually it ranges between 1,000 to 1,200. So the total seed cost for your half an acre will be between 8,000 to 10,000. So where can you buy these seeds? And this is very important because most farmers make mistake here. So you have to look for the certified agro dealers and companies like Amiran Kenya, the Similo Seeds, or there are also trusted local agents. If you don't know where they are, please let me know and I will actually connect you to them directly. I'll just give you their number so that you can contact them. Now, the step number 2 is the land preparation. This is where most people get it wrong. You need to do a proper preparation of your land, because proper preparation determines your profit. So what do you need to do? First of all, clear the land completely. Number 2, plow deeply. You can plow between 2 to 3 times, and also you have to harrow your land to make your soil very fine, and also you need to add well decomposed manure, and this is very important. Now the cost for land preparation is 3,000 to 6,000, and the cost of manure, you can use your chicken manure or cow manure or any other compost manure that is available. Now step number 3 is planting. Now here timing is everything. I want you to plant immediately after rains or ensure that you have enough water for irrigation. Spacing, you need between rows like 45 centimeters between the rows, and also between the plants you need 10 centimeters. So how do you plant? Make a shallow hole that is between 2 to 3 centimeters deep, then place 1 seed per hole and cover lightly with the soil. Germination will take between 5 to 6 or 7 days. Okay, and there you will start having your crops. Now step 4 is maintenance, and this is where your money, this is actually the money zone. If you manage this well, you will win, and if you fail here, you will come out totally empty. First of all, you need fertilizer. You need to apply the DAP at planting. For half an acre, you can use a 50 kgs DAP, and also the CAN after 2 to 3 weeks thereabout, and also you need actually 50 kgs of CAN per half an acre, and the cost will be between 4,000 to 6,000. Now let me show you the common diseases. Common diseases that affect French beans are rust, anthracnose, powdery mildew, and also we have pests that will disturb your crops during this period of 45 days. That is the pests, they include the aphids, the thrips, and the bean flies. So you need to control them using fungicides and pesticides. Most of us use products like Mango Zep. They have not paid me to advertise for their company, but I'm just mentioning because I need you to benefit, okay? So you need to use Mango Zep. This will help in fungicides, and the karate or the belt. This is best for insect control. So the cost for pesticides and the fungicides can be between 5,000 to 8,000 depending on your area and how advanced your crops will need the pesticides or the fungicides. Now you also need weeding. Now you need to do a first weeding after 2 weeks and the second weeding just before flowering. And please don't weed your French beans when they are flowering, because those flowers will drop, and when the flowers drop, that is, you are losing your pods, and your pods are your money. So the cost here for weeding should take you not more than 2,000. okay? Now the step 5 is the maturity timeline. This is where the magic happens. Germination takes 5 to 7 days, flowering takes up to 30 days, and you start harvesting in day 45, okay? And once harvesting starts, you harvest every 3 to 4 days, and this will go for several weeks. Now step 6 is harvesting and selling. Now listen carefully. This is where money is made or lost. Harvesting rules, let me tell you these rules. Pick when the pods are young and tender. Don't wait until the beans are overgrown, because the market will reject those. Yeah, handle carefully. Of course, don't damage them. Now selling, where do you sell? You have two options. First of all, you have exporters or the contract buyers, and this is the best. This is why when you want to start a French beans farming, you need to contact me so that I can link you with the best contract buyers or the exporters. Number 2 is the local market, but don't sell your French beans to the local market, because you will have low prices. They can give you maybe 40 to 60 shillings, and when you have the exporters, they will be giving you up to 100 shillings per kg. Let me show you the market prices. Of course, this is in 2026. Maybe in 2027 things might change. But for export grade, you are going to fetch between 80 Kenyan shillings to 100 Kenyan shillings per kg. But the local market is giving you 40 to maybe to 60 shillings per kg. Now, what are the yields and the profits in your half an acre? The average yield will be between 2,500 kgs to 3,000 kgs in your complete half an acre. Okay, now let us calculate conservatively with 2,000 kgs. So you have your 2,000 kgs of the French beans times, let us do with 80 Kenyan shillings per kg. What are you getting? 160,000 Kenyan shillings in 45 days. That is you are selling. That is you are selling. And the total cost summary is this. So seeds cost you 10,000. Land preparation and manure, you can give it 10,000. Fertilizer 5,000. Chemicals 6,000. Weeding and labor, give it 4,000. So the total cost of production of a half an acre French beans is 35,000 Kenya shillings. So let us look at the estimated profit. So revenue is 160,000 Kenya shillings, and the cost of production was 35,000 Kenya shillings. What is your profit margin? Your profit is 125,000 Kenyan shillings in 45 days. What job in Kenya or in Africa today can give you 125,000 in 45 days? What job can give you that money? Tell me. Now think about that. In just 45 days from half an acre, that is more than what many people are earning in months. And remember, some farmers scale this to 1 acre, 2 acres, 5 acres. Now imagine that. But here's the real question. Why are some farmers still not making this money in French beans farming? This is the thing, because there is one mistake, one critical mistake that destroys everything. Let us expose it in the next part.